Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Out here messing with stuff. Shouldn't been messing with anything. I apologize about that. So if I lost a couple of you along the way, I do apologize. And shouldn't be messing with stuff. Out here messing with stuff. I ain't got no business messing with. Trying to have something I should have did before I came to it out. So if you still watch me, tune in. Stay tuned in with me. Again, I apologize. I truly apologize.
Sometimes shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens. It does. And I didn't mean for it to happen. And please stay with come on back. And we're back. And like I said, sorry about the technical difficulties. Kind of froze on me when I was trying to do. I was trying to drop in the I was actually trying to drop in something that I created yesterday for Red Cup Wednesday. So if you actually follow me out there on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, whatnot, you will already see you already see the information that's out there. So but it is it's Friday morning and we got a cigar coffee and conversation with my man Ray. Um, like I said, I lost most of you, but we're back.
We actually have a lot in common with that too. I don't know too many people who ex-military did contract work or bodyguard work type stuff on the side when they got out.
Well, I'll tell you that contractor work, man. It was a different it was different animal. Well, not a different animal. Just all that different to me about it was the money we made. It made a lot of money.
From poverty in the army to actually making good money tax free if you stay over here.
Yeah.
I did.
So I did 4 years in Afghanistan doing a contract. Yeah, 4 years. And so after 2000, after getting out the Marine Corps, I I spent a year outside the Corps, and I went to uh I left. I was in Albany, Georgia. Okay, and so one of the things about being in Albany is just it's small. It's not a lot to do. And I don't think it just wasn't for me. So I ended up getting an opportunity to move up here to Noonan, and the a year later I got a call. I was picking my daughter from school, and I just put a message on here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. And so I picked my daughter up from preschool, and I received an email from a recruiter from AECOM. He said, "Hey, this is Mary Reza. I never forget that. This is Mary Reza from AECOM. I have an opportunity for you in Afghanistan. If you're interested in it, please let me know. Here are the figures." So I'm looking at it. I say, let me call this lady real quick. So I called her up and said, "Hey, this is Tim. You just sent me an email. I just followed up and said, yeah, you interested?" I said, "This is legit." She's like, "Yeah, this is the real deal." I said, "Yeah." So my wife gets in the car and she started talking to me. I shushed her real hard. And she looked at me like, "Damn, shushing me." I'm like, "Man," I said, "I got something on the phone very important." I said, "I'll talk to you in a minute." And I told her what was going on. She looked at me. I was like, "What are you waiting for?" So I called her back and I got everything going from there, man. And after that, it was a little different for me at the time because wife, kids at the house, and you leaving home for that amount of time. But the things I did and what it did for them, man, it was just phenomenal. So,
If I just stayed on, probably still be doing that shit. Right? My wife was less than supportive about that stuff.
Well, after a couple of years, when I came home, got back into the real world of work, and but I said I don't regret it. I learned a lot. I saw a lot. Being able to go to different countries, man, and just see what you're able to do for somebody else. It made a big impact. So yeah, so I was good, man, real good.
Yeah, I think everybody had an experience life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever way works for you.
Yeah.
Because right now I got a blank passport. I had to get a new one. The old one got thrown out with a bunch of stuff. And so I'm ready to get some stamps. We're ready to get some stamps.
We're about to get a couple stamps this summer, and this winter we got a lot of me and the wife and the kids. We got a lot of adventures set up for this year, man. It's been really good, a good blessing. Wife got a new job, so she's loving it. She's working hard, but she's loving it, and it's been a blessing in the household to be able to see everything unfold the way it has been. So, but your travels, man. So where your travels gonna take you today?
I've got to visit my sister for sure this year in Costa Rica. She was in Costa Rica, so that's a start. While I'm there, I should go to Nicaragua and visit some of the tobacco businesses. I guess more than just Blanco or whatever. It'd be about an hour and a half here by
Right,
road, but it's
right.
probably 5 hours and a car trip to the chiropractor down there because the roads are so bad.
Hmm. So and that's why I haven't been able to do yet. Is get out there and go to get to some tobacco fields, man.
Plan to go to DR. I
Yeah.
got, a friend of mine who goes down there regularly.
Okay.
He buys his tobacco there.
Hmm.
And he actually rolls cigars in Griffin, which is pretty cool.
Is it Lola?
Lola, yeah.
Lola cigar?
Nolan, well, that's
Nola,
my
Nola
guy.
Fat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my guy, man.
Now he opened two. He got two locations,
Two
right?
locations. One down there by Angles and then 128 South Main Street
Okay.
in Griffin.
Okay.
If you're looking for quality hand rolled in America in Griffin, Georgia cigars, they're one of my favorite cigars. If I had to live on two cigars, it'd probably be Prince Hall's and Lola's.
Yeah. I remember like years ago I started following him like years ago. I just never got the opportunity to make it down to the Griffin to check out the cigar spot and everything, man. So I'm definitely gonna plan on doing that. So Mr. Fat, I'm about to see you real soon.
Very good. Yeah, good dude, man. Everybody loves him. Transplant, from New York.
Mhm.
But
Transplant, he said.
transplant. Hey, we all know. I'm not originally from Georgia. I was stationed there 3 times. Twice in Hunter Army Air Film. Short stay at Fort Stewart.
Uh-huh.
My oldest daughter was born at Fort Stewart.
Okay. So what made you decide to stay in Georgia?
Well, that's a whole story. I was doing contract work, industrial services.
Okay.
And I did a long contract. I did a bunch of them down there. I worked in Statesboro, worked in LaGrange, and I did a long job in LaGrange for like 9 months. And I was recently divorced, and I met my current girlfriend June there. She worked at the place where I was doing the contract work,
Uh-huh.
and I was there for like 9 months. We hit it off, started seeing each other a little bit. We stayed in touch, even when I went back to North Carolina.
Right.
So I was in a band at the time, and I actually quit the band, quit my road job to dedicate more time to the band, and I also had to get off the road, so I had more dates available for the band, and so I started a tattoo shop and did that for a while. I had a girlfriend at the time; she wasn't acting right. When I saw that was absolutely not going to work out, I just decided to come down and get back with Jen, and she's
Yeah. So
outstanding.
you say the band.
Yeah,
What
I was in a
you
country
play?
band.
What you
I
play?
play bass. I'm a
Okay.
bass player.
It's not a bass player.
I used to.
Oh, you got a little soul.
Hopefully more than a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell people I don't dance because I have no rhythm unless I'm holding an instrument.
No,
I don't know what the fuck that is, but
no. Let's back up again. Hey, for those of you that was here about a week or so ago for my wife's birthday or not, I seen her out there cutting a couple moves. So you got some moves on. You got some moves on you.
I will. I can be persuaded sometimes to do a little dancing, but that's not my thing really. But yeah, the country band, we did that. We were this close, we had a studio laid on, a producer laid on, and we had an upcoming tour with a major Nashville act, and one of the members in the band got married, and then he decided he didn't want to go on the road for 2 years, and so that was the end of that. That's the end of that.
So how long you been playing bass?
Well, here's the thing. I played guitar and drums when I was a little kid.
Okay.
I got my first guitar when I was like 9, I want to say. My mom got me, on 12 string. She didn't know any better because 12 string is like, it's the same as playing a 6 string, but it has like octave strings.
Yeah.
And, but there wasn't YouTube and all that shit. So, you're just trying to figure it out as you go. But drums, I had a drum kit, and I would just play along with the radio. But then, man, Van Halen's first album came out. I always liked bass anyway. I love boots, I liked Paul from the Beatles. So once Van Halen's first album came out, and I heard that "Running with the Devil" for the first time, that it's been bass ever since. Really, I played guitar in a band for a little while, but that's not my thing. When I play guitar, I sound like a bass player playing guitar.
You gotta come down here and rock out for us one day.
Man, I could come and do an acoustic set sometime.
Do a little, we'll call it Rayman Unplugged.
There you go.
Yeah, we call the Rayman Unplugged. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe I get him to put something together for me. I can have a little walking theme music.
I need to practice a little bit.
Yeah.
I could go to
I
used to play for like 4 hours straight,
Yeah.
just with stuff I knew, but I haven't been practicing lately. I played guitar yesterday for the first time in months.
So I'm a percussionist, of course, and so I say percussion just because I can play everything to do with percussion. Um, and playing the set, same deal, man. When I get behind that set, man, I just and my feet get to going and my doggone my head get to going, and when I close my eyes, it's over with. I played in I used to play in the church years, of course, when I was a teenager, and the pastor would have to turn around and look at me. They tell me to stop playing because my eyes are just closed. I'm playing, I'm gone. And but I just had a feeling of feeling of freedom when I was back on that drum set, man. So it just you just going at it and you just rocking out with it.
I had an auto glass business in the 90s, and I had a drum kit in the back, so I turned the stereo and play along just when I had time, I don't just but I think other instruments take away from my if I'm spending time on something that's not bass, then it takes away from the bass playing, but it's still enjoyable.
You was right about this speaker though. This is a good
Very, very smooth.
Good smooth.
This is one of my favorites after the Prince solo.
Nice quick smoke.
Yeah.
I might do a couple retro hills here to catch up on this other note. Now if I do my retro hills and I start choking, y'all laugh, I'm gonna let you know I'm coming to get you. All right. Now I may not be able to see you laugh when I come to get you. So I had to stop over at BP gas station for you to go see Mr. over there, man. He got some great breakfast food, so we're good.
Which BP?
Greasy truck?
Okay.
Yeah, greasy.
Yeah. I need to stop and get some gas. I don't know about. See, I keep track by mileage. I get 130, 140 miles out of a tank. So when it gets over 100, I start thinking about getting gas.
Yeah, well, that's 2 wheels, man.
There's a light that comes on. I still got 20, 30 miles after that, but why take a chance? And I actually carry 20 ounces of gas with me in a little bottle in the saddlebag. Just in case it'll get me where I need to go.
So who's lounges, shops or lounges you're gonna be checking out today?
Today I'm not really sure. I haven't planned my day out. Because I need to go to a couple that are spread out. I need to go visit Hazy. I need to go visit Will up at Smoke Break. And so I just got to decide what I'm going to go to. I'll probably end up in McDonald's, Conyers, Stonecrest up that way today.
So if you enter from McDonald's, you're gonna check out Smoke City.
I am going to. I don't know. I know. We got House of Cigars. That's the block.
So House of Cigars, it's on it's right on 155, right? I saw because I worked out there in Locust Grove, and I saw it. It's probably like maybe about a month or two ago.
Okay.
And I didn't mean to drop in. I just say when I get off work, man, I just want to hit the 75 and go home.
Man, a lot of times I just want to get home. I hung out at Hot with Will, really running out with Will and some of their customers, just meeting people. I was there kind of late, so I get to hanging out, and I just gotta force myself to leave.
Yeah, because you get sucked in for I know.
I just love the people, man. This community.
When you called me the other day and asked me was I still at Montana, so I was like, no, but I said I just left.
I
went up there to hang out with Youngin for his birthday, man. And because he proposed to
I saw the post. And that's what I was like, oh shit.
So he proposed to his girlfriend while now his fiance was not so okay. Youngin, congratulations to you, man.
Congratulations.
It's a big move. And just hang out and smoke with him.
You all check out it's Reed Cigars. He's got his own line. It's an excellent stint. The one I smoked was anyway.
See?
Check him out.
Yes, you Severe says Ray is a great singer.
Yeah, they got me to karaoke a little bit,
Okay. See,
so I bounced around.
All the secrets coming out this morning.
I bounced around. Country, R&B, country, R&B, pop, and rock. I stretched my boundaries, I guess, because I'm usually more when it comes to singing rock singer.
Right.
That's the only thing I've ever. Everything I sing karaoke, generally, I've sang in a band, and I don't like to sing anything I don't know, but pushed it a little bit.
Severe.
Had a blast though.
Yeah,
Ray was fun.
Yeah, Ray is a good guy. So, he's a man. I say good guy. He is a great guy. Truly is. I only been chatting with him probably about what, a couple weeks now.
Couple weeks, yeah. I've met you before, but
I met the guy before. I just didn't know who the hell he was. And I was like, I said, wait a minute.
I don't generally go around and say, hey, I'm a Blanco.
Hey, I'm a Blanco.
And most people don't care anyway.
Yeah.
You know? If you're in a place and you're introduced, that's cool because then people, if they know you, they want to try your stuff, and they'll go in there. And generally, I can be in a shop and they say, oh, you're a Blanco Rub. Oh, let me go try your sticks. Where are they at in here? You know. Right. So that's cool, but generally it's not something. Hey, I'm a Blanco Rub. I'm a Blanco. You know, usually it's the shop owner or GM or one of the employees.
I just thought you was a guy like. I just thought when you walked in was a guy with a lot of swag when you walked in because you were clean to the nine. I mean, the cat could wear a suit. I mean, you were clean to the nine.
Super casual this morning. I'll probably go home and get dressed after this, and but I'm enjoying the weather riding my bike this morning, so I may just stay casual.
Yeah, it was some great weather this morning, man. Actually, matter of fact, I was looking at the weather in Charleston. It's gonna be pretty nice this weekend. I said heading down to the Charleston Smokeout. A lot of you folks that's headed down to the Charleston Smokeout this weekend, man, please drive safe. On the way down there, if you're already down there, enjoy yourselves, have a good time, be safe while you're down there. Look out for yourself, look out for each other, man.
I can't make it. I'm really sad about that. But I just got some other obligations that I got to take care of here instead of going that way. I could have probably went for a day or two, but it's just difficult to drive 5-6 hours and then turn around and come back.
Don't worry, I'll be smoking Blancos.
Outstanding. Cool. You know what I call myself? If you look at my Instagram, it doesn't say sales rep, it says chief evangelist. I'm the chief evangelist for Blanco Cigar.
Chief evangelist for Blanco Cigar. That's kind of damn scary, y'all. That's all good though.
Because that's really what it is, man. I'm just out here spreading the word.
Spreading the word. You spread the word with cigars, and that's all right with me. You spread the word with cigars any day you want to. That's okay with me.
So I'm hoping this thing with Hoot and Young will come up because D, he hit me up yesterday with a text. I just called Omar and told Omar, hey, you need to call D. You really need some Hoot and Young. So I don't know when that's going to come to fruition. If that would, because we've been kind of talking about it for a month. So, but we'll see.
So that's
that is a whiskey company. There was a character in Black Hawk Down. I don't know if you remember, but I want to say he was a master sergeant. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but they called him Hoot in the movie. This is a real person that was portrayed in the movie. I agree with some of the portrayals. Yeah, because I actually knew a lot of them folks. And, some of the portrayals were not. I know they got to dramatize shit for the movie.
But the crazy part about that is with us as being veterans and everything. When you sit back and you watch those movies, you can tell people like it really it's movie, but it ain't really like that.
Because I knew some of them guys. I knew their wives that really disagreed with the portrayal of one of the wives, and I was like, no, she's not like that at all.
Right. And I told my daughter this yesterday because she asked me about they're in school, they're studying I think the next conflict of discussing his career war in Vietnam. And I explained to her, I said, I kind of went into depth with talking to her, but I told her, I talked to her about the movie Lone Survivor with Mark Wahlberg. And how things, it's a great story. And the crazy part about it is that I was actually in Bagram doing all of that, when that really happened. And so, being in Bagram, knowing that this was going on outside the wire, this is what you guys are going through. And, so shout out to my veterans, man, that's out there, retirees, man.
Thanks for your service.
Thank y'all for your service, man. We signed the dotted line.
But you know what got them guys killed them was the fucking rules of engagement. That's the thing about being a contractor. We could kill them herders dead, and they would have been, they would have kept on moving. That would have been the end of that shit. There's too many people that get actually locked up in the military for doing their job, and it's just a damn shame. Yeah, it is, because that's what they were afraid of. Even in the movie, which that movie was a little more accurate to me. Right. Even though, fortunately we had Marcus Luttrell survived
Yeah,
that incident,
yeah,
I'm sorry about all the Operation Red Wing guys that died on that. That was an absolute
yep.
tragedy.
It really was. It really was. So, but like most of us, man, we're here to tell the story. A lot of us not here to tell the story, but the best thing we can do for those folks, man, just tell the story for them. And we'll tell the story right, man. If you was there, you were there. If you wasn't there,
Yeah.
don't add the fluff to it, okay? But it's just
If you know, you know. If you heard, say you heard. If you don't know, just keep your fucking mouth shut.
that part, that part. Yeah, so man, I said it's a beautiful day today, man. I gotta go. I actually gotta go out and get some threads because I got they having a sneaker ball this weekend and
Yeah.
smoking Rose Speakeasy. They having he's doing a derby party and I don't have any threads to throw on, so I'm gonna see where I go. Just grab some real quick. I said change the name
some myself, man.
I got 600 suits.
Probably need a derby hat though.
Yeah, it depends if I get a haircut or not. If I get a haircut, I'm not wearing it. So I'm hoping my barber can take me today if he's not overbooked. And but if not, then I'll be in a brand more like it.
I have a handful. I used to have a good collection, but I moved down here with mostly nothing. So mostly, shout out to Men's Warehouse and dude, and man, I buy a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
I like Joseph A. Banks and Winston-Salem, but of course, I'd like to have some higher dollar stuff.
Okay.
That's down the road again.
And I left my box at home because I had the sticks that you gave me. I want to kind of show those off as well. But tell me, but how many more different sticks of Blanco do we have?
Well, the first one, first and foremost, we're out of stock on, but the Above and Beyond, you can still find it at a lot of retailers. We're out of stock at the company. Above and Beyond is a blend that it's all Nicaraguan, but the point of it is to donate the proceeds to EMS, firefighter, police, and military survivor funds. It's a beautiful presentation, has American flag on the band, and they're all torpedoes, so they got like a cap on them.
Okay.
It looks like a folded flag. It's blue and white, and it's a beautiful cigar. We have the 9, which is our Corojo series. And we have them in several different vitolas. That's a great stick. It's actually been rated as high as I want to say 96.
Really?
Yeah, it's been #1 in a couple publications, including Robusto.com. It's been rated as like in the 90s by most people that rate them. After the 9, of course, the Prince Hall series. We also have the Cigar Obsession line that was put together by Brian Glenn, where really David blended a bunch of blends and Brian Glenn picked them out. Brian has no financial stake in that project. He's just, he likes to have different companies that have a cigar obsession representation.
Okay.
And we have the Primo Estate, which is it's a lower end, like $8-9 stick, but they're very good. Maduro and Habano Rosado. We have also the Primo Classic, which is a Cuban sandwich, so we actually basically don't waste a lot of tobacco. They use that. That's the only thing we have that's not long filler. Those are another good lower priced alternative.
Okay.
We have a Sumatra and Habano Rosado, Maduro, and those as well.
Okay.
We also have naked bundles if you need house sticks. They're a great value because they're like 20 for $70 wholesale. No, it's, our mission is to provide the best value to the consumers and allow the retailers to keep the margins so they're going to keep them in business.
Right.
Because that's the way I see it anyway. That's my perspective.
Right on. Yeah, because I know it takes a lot when it comes to running your shops and this and other. But again, hats off to all your shop owners.
Absolutely, man.
I know it's hard work.
I haven't been a shop owner I don't like yet. Hopefully, I don't get that person.
Yeah.
I haven't met a general manager I don't like. I really haven't met any patrons I don't like.
That's all right there.
So hopefully, there's some people. I haven't met any reps I don't like. I love the reps, man. Tanya from Dirk, I love her. She's great. Chris Harper's good people. Chris Whaley with Gorilla. He's good people. I've known him for a good while. I used to spend a lot of time at Boss Cigar. That's his home shop. He was a builder. And I see him on the regular. He's a good dude. I hope he get well soon, Chris. He had knee surgery recently.
Okay. Top of the morning to you, Mr. Turner. Speaking of knee surgery, man, you remember the other day I told you I was limping real bad, man.
Yeah. How's that
Oh
feeling?
man, look, I went to see the doctor the other day. Got the steroid injection. Hit the
Okay.
L5 and the S1. Man, I feel like a new man. I sprung up and oh man, it's like somebody give me a new leg. I mean, I feel a whole lot better.
It's not
man.
fun getting the
No,
shot.
it's not fun, but I'll tell you what, the relief after is pretty good. So you've been smoking for years.
I just started, man. I just started like 1981 or so. Yeah, so it's only been like 43 years.
What if I told you? What if I told you I was like a year old when you started smoking cigars?
I get that a lot, man. I get that a lot. So yeah, that's what happens when you're old. Everybody's younger, you know. I was fortunate. I got started because I went in the Army in 1980, and then when I got to my first duty station, a lot of the cats, really all the drill cadre at Fort Benning at the time were mostly Vietnam vets, and they all smoked cigars, all the ones I knew. So I got started. Some of the folks that knew my dad and stuff, still, even though they were older now, since they've been since '69. But anyway, I was hanging out with the older cats, and they all smoke cigars. So we smoke cigars, drink beer. Back then, you could drink beer.
Yeah.
So
if you could remember that first date, what was the experience like for you having that first date? I'm pretty sure you didn't have a name on this another book.
No, this was an unbanded Cuban.
What was the experience like?
Cuban. It felt like, in the Army or in the Marine Corps, you got that camaraderie anyway. But that's kind of what it was. Even camaraderie within a camaraderie. Because we're all hanging out smoking cigars. So I think cigars are a great equalizer. Even though they're outranked. Eat nothing at the time, and these are master sergeant majors, and sergeant first class gunny in the Corps.
Right.
And we're all just hanging out, having beers and smoking cigars. That's what I mostly remember. I honestly can't say I actually remember what the cigar was like. I know I was digging it from the beginning, and I've just been smoking them ever since, except for the period of incarceration at prisons that didn't have cigars.
Yeah.
New spots. I don't know that it's banned. I think it is at all prisons now in the federal system, but used to be the older prisons still had smoking, and the newer ones didn't. They kind of grandfathered the old ones in. But so if you go to a new one, sorry, dude, you're not gonna smoke regardless.
Well, Ray, I don't have any
federal building, they outlaw it.
Ray, I don't have any plans of going to the movie.
Man, I hope you don't. I don't work. You know what? I heard somebody say that he was blessed with time in prison because it gave him a new perspective. I actually beat the case, but I was already out, so it didn't do me any good. But it was dismissed 3 times. They held me on an immigration detainer to keep me in. When I should have been out on bond at least until they found a way to get us locked up. So that's the thing about the feds, man. If they want you, they're gonna get you. Best thing to do, don't spend money on a lawyer. Spend it on your family or something.
Don't put your faith in a public defender. Their job is only to cut you a deal.
It don't matter. With the feds, you're getting locked up. There's no getting away from it.
Wow. But again, man, like you came out, just the way you're at now, the lifestyle you have now, the cigar world, the community, the folks that you're impacting. So you're doing something that you love, man. It's satisfying. Like I said, you pull up on your 2 wheels, you go into the lounges, you get to hang out people, meet people, you go out the dog, you go hang out with them, you get to sing some tunes out there, play some tunes.
Come on out to Smoke City in Hampton for karaoke night on Wednesdays, man. You'll have a blast, I guarantee you.
I'm gonna have to drop in one day when I get off work.
Let me know, man.
Check it out.
Always enjoy hanging out with certain people,
Yeah. I remember last year, I don't know if Cigar, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but they did the South of Atlanta Cigar Fest last year where they started out at they had Hot Ashes, Montana, Smoke City,
Oh, yeah.
Ruby Blues.
Oh, yeah,
There was
that's
another,
bad
I'm
news
trying to
about
think of
John.
another. Yeah, John, a good guy, man. I talked to John probably when started working in Locust Grove, and I was like, man, hey, I'm out here now. I can stop by all the time when I get off work.
Yeah,
He said,
yeah.
yeah. He said, well, bro, I'm about to be closing up soon. I said, oh, whoa, wait a minute, time out. I said, what you moving? You know, he kind of told me the story with now, but I say about one of my first interviews that I actually did when I started doing this was with John, man. And when I tell you, yeah, yeah, it's like it's an earlier one, but when I tell you, man, I had a
That
little
was your
hair out.
opportunity to
Yeah.
have your allowance. As soon as you found out, Texas made that move.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. But I had the hair out, this and another man, and just sit down and talk with John. When I tell you somebody who's humble, I mean, just John is a great guy, man. He's humble. And then like a year later, one night, we both end up down in Black Smoke, Miami.
Okay.
I got to hang out with him down there, man. We
How was
sat
that?
down. It was great. I mean, it was great. Every event was just great. There was people all over the place. Just folks. It's the crazy part about me. That's why I like going to um the cigar festivals, this and that, because the majority of the time we only see each other on social media.
Sure.
But when you get in person and you start meeting people in person, you can actually sit down and talk to them. It was just and that's what it was for me, and that's why I say I like going to these events because you get to meet people that you only get to see on social media, or you may see them in your local lounge because but when you're talking about from all over the place,
Oh, yeah.
it was a
Yeah,
great
that
time.
was why I wanted to go to Charleston. Just because Carolina's is my territory.
Mhm.
I really need to get out that way and meet some of the people. I just can't do it this week. I wanted to really bad, but I
So
already had commitment for Wednesday, commitment for last night, commitment for tomorrow.
I had a guy. I had a guy send me a flyer last night for let me see here. Hold on.
Making.
No, it's not making. It wasn't making. It was
I've got 3 events in Macon, so if y'all are at the Macon Cigar Society next week, come on by and say hi. If I don't know you, I'd love to meet you. If I know you, I'd love to see you.
yeah, Vic Harris. Sent me this is Silk at Candler. Presents the grand opening of Smoking with the Gavin Cigar Lounge.
Where is this?
May 25th. It's on I'm sure it's in Decatur, Georgia.
Okay.
And I'm gonna of course I'm gonna share it
okay.
with and I get to share it out there, but
Okay.
he sent me that. I told him I posted it and said Smoking with the Gavin Cigar Lounge.
I'll let her do that.
Mhm.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah. I haven't been to Got Cigar yet, so I'm gonna get it. There's a lot of lounge.
Nice.
It was just my work schedule didn't allow me to get out and do a lot of things, and you try to you gotta look and try to balance out life, family, this and other whatnot. So sip a cigar, which I'm here. I always sip a cigar. 8 Bluebird Drive, North Georgia. I gotta fix the address. 8 Bluebird Drive, North Georgia. I'll sip a cigar. It's a home. It's home.
I tried Junior a couple times.
Yeah.
Before I started on the block, I go to shops. I was going to shops anyway. I think we went to 4 shops that day. I was gonna go up the Southside Premium and see Shonda. I wish we did because they had a birthday party that night. It was banging.
But they moved to Main Street.
They're in downtown now. I'm not sure the address, but know the build up now. We'll let you know. We'll keep you posted on that. Definitely, I'll post on social media when they have the rebrand open. Sure, I'll definitely be there. I love Sunday Phillips.
I love the spot that they were at, man. I mean, it was a good spot, man. It was,
the land.
Yeah.
Their landlord, the state, I believe, bought that spot. So
Yeah.
there's 4 businesses there all having to go out of business.
And it was just, I tell you, Southside Premium it was really relaxing. I remember for my first time over, I think I went up there during the day. I think their daughter was there, had running and whatnot. Great young lady. I mean, she did well. I think she worked on some homework and whatnot. We just in there, and that's a matter of fact, that's the first time I started. No, it was in the middle of the week, but that's the first time I actually I watched what's the TV show Yellowstone.
Oh shit!
I started watching Yellowstone. And I was like, damn, what the hell is this? And the guy said it's Yellowstone. I was like, what? So I went back, and D was telling me about it. And I went back and I started watching. I got stuck.
I would have never watched it except you wanted to see.
I got Sure.
Big Kevin Costner fan. So we watched it. It was a good show. You know, I spent my summers in Montana when I was a kid, but you know, the first 3 seasons they filmed in Utah. So it's funny when they moved to filming in Montana,
Yeah.
everything looked exactly the same.
Wow.
The only thing that they did in Montana was whatever that lodge is. You know, that was actually in Montana. They filmed that there for the earlier seasons. But yeah, all the outdoor scenes and stuff for Utah for the first couple
I just want to
seasons.
make me a shirt that says "Take you to the train station." A lot of people don't know what that is. So I got stuck there watching and I can go there every now and then and hang out. Matter of fact, that's why I think, if I'm correct, I think that's why I met Lou for the first time was at Southside Premium because I forgot the guy's name, Jay Gilbert from Big Boy Cigars. He came through,
I
yeah.
know Jay and his wife. I like Big Boy Cigars. I like Jay. I like his wife. They're good people. Um, Another local company that y'all should support. You got a chance.
Yeah, man. So hey, support your local lounges, support
Absolutely,
your
man.
the local cigar guys out there, man. This is a great time for all we doing this, man. It's gonna continue to grow. It's not stopping. I mean, there's new cigars coming every day. Like I said, Youngin, just produces cigar, Reed cigars. It's a great smoke. I smoked it the other night.
I wish I'd have done that when I was. So shout out. Much love to him for that. That's a good move.
We still got time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we're in the process of doing something. So
I'm looking forward to it.
I am as well, even though it's going to be even more work. But I don't mind the grind because it ain't a grind.
Right.
I'm out and I'm busy all the time, but I'm enjoying myself.
And that's the thing about it. As long as if you're doing a job, whatever you work on, as long as you enjoy what you do, I mean, it makes it all worthwhile.
Oh, God, yeah.
It makes it all
Especially
worthwhile.
just the people, man.
Yeah.
Just the people.
And like I said, the people I met along the way, man.
It's a damn shame I'm so shy because, you know, I could really, hell no. Man, I've been an actor and a performer my whole life.
That's stuck, man.
Actor and performer my whole life. That's just a little joke I
So-
thought because people that know me, they'd be like, shy, yeah.
And that's the thing with doing this.
This is
you
great,
gotta
man. I'm
break
glad
out of
you're doing
you
this.
gotta break out of that shit. Like I said, when somebody asked me before, said, how do you do that? I said, because right now when I do it, it's just me talking to people on the other side of this doggone this device, whatever you're watching from.
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
get
talking
to
to
know
them.
you.
They
They
just
get to
know me.
know you.
I'm just running them out. I'm a guy that like to smoke cigar. I tell
That's
you,
it.
I don't know everything there is to know about cigar. I tell people this.
I don't know everything about
So,
cigars. I know ours really well, but I don't know a lot about a lot of stuff.
Somebody asked me one day, he said, a cigarologist. I said, challenge you on that. I said, what you gonna challenge me on? I said, the cigarologist. I said, do you know what it stands for? I said, he's an expert in the art of smoking cigars. I said, that's what a cigarologist is, an expert in the art of smoking cigars. So when I say the art of smoking cigars, whether I want to bring some flavor to it, when I want to be smooth with it, what it gets to be, it's the art of smoking that cigar. And I actually got that line from a man, Dapper Shan. He said, cigar is the art of smoking, the expert in the art of smoking cigar. And so, that's what I stuck with. I trademark it. I trademark cigarologist.
Yeah.
So the cigarologist is trademarked.
Yeah, so it's trademark. Pause off.
Yeah, so keep your paws up. If you don't, hey, I'm coming after you.
Expect that cease and desist.
Yeah, I'm coming after you with John Ford.
So how'd you get into this? How'd you get into the show?
I tell you, man,
I love it, by the way.
So I went down to Fort Lauderdale. Actually, it was prior. My buddy had just came back from Afghanistan because we had met together, and he was down in Florida, and I went down to visit him. And at the time, I had my phone, the little mic that goes into it, and the little light on it, and I was just recording him doing his little thing. You know, he did a whole cigar setup, Stogie Goods, there in Federal, and I had a little setup, just selling cigars, and I was filming them, and I just did another, and I got a couple guys on it and whatnot. And he would make a watch it. He said, that's pretty good, T-Bone. He said, you guys can call me T-Bone. Okay. He said, I think you got something. I said, nah, I'm just playing around with this. I said, I ain't trying to do this. So what I did, I got home, I got back, and I set up, I did a little, I went live. I had a group on, this group is still out there on Facebook. We call it like Living Legends. And I did a little live there. I said, okay, well, this is kind of cool. maybe I'll do something a little bit later on. So what I started doing from home, I got into I met well I met him online. I'll try his name come to me here in a minute. Um, and I said, well, maybe I'll start doing like a little like a cigar review. And so I was doing the reviews, but I kind of got into like I'm not. I told myself, I said I'm not a cigar reviewer.
Right.
I'm not a reviewer because I realized that everybody follows it. So I'm not a reviewer. I can tell you what it tastes like.
I can do the same thing, but I certainly can't tell you what you
So
experience with any particular
right.
cigar.
So I went home back to South Carolina, did a little bit with my cousin. Came back, I got with Darren again. We did one, and I have another cousin who has he has his own mobile lounge. I think he's down in Charleston right now. So Marcus, I can't watch him. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And it's all the Perfect Note cigars up in Greer, South Carolina. And so we did a little bit with him. And so I started doing my own. I started doing my own YouTube, and that's when I came across Darian told me about a guy named JB. Now JB has his show on YouTube called The Iconic Smokers. So if you guys have not seen The Iconic Smokers, all right, go out to YouTube, watch The Iconic Smokers. Like you're gonna love it. And so when I called him one day, and we just started talking, and he started talking. Now JB gonna talk to you, but he's dropping a lot of game on you. He said, man, you need to do this, you need to do that, try this, try that. So that's when I started buying all this extra stuff. And I just kept going, I kept going, I kept going. Start producing more shows. And hey man, you need to have a set date and time when you come out. Do your pre-records, do your edit, do that, but it needs to be a set date and time. And I just kept going, and then with the whole cigarologist bit, I needed a name. I needed a name, and I was sitting around, and I was on the back porch. I told myself, I gotta come up with a name. My first Instagram page was like lights, camera, action, or stick talk with Tim. And it was like I said, that's I need some pictures. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, sitting there, I said, the cigar, doctor, the cigar this, the cigar that, and so I started saying, well, it got to be a study or something. Okay, yeah. And it got to be somebody like a X, but it got to be something that goes along with it. So I Google ologist. Okay. You get the true meaning of what ologist. I said, okay. Wait a minute, hold on. I said, babe, I got it, cigarologist. And so I had Erica Crawford. Erica made my first. She made my first shirt. I love Erica. I said, Erica, I need a shirt. And I said, that's what I want to say. She said, that's dope, bro. And Erica made me my first shirt. And so when I got the shirt made, and then folks started asking me about it, said, man, where'd you get this shirt from? I said, well, it's my shirt. I just wanted something with my name on it. Yeah. And so my shirt started selling. That's cool. And again, I had no intention of doing this part. Sales funnel or anything with the website. Man, I don't. People see it. They see it. They know it's out there. If they want it, they ask me for it, and I get it to them. Okay. I haven't really gotten to like the big drop ship and this thing, this and one, but I said they want it, I get it to them. I really haven't put the whole lot to that. Well, you automated, you old enough to spend time with. Right. Just thinking to go to your website. And I've been doing this ever since, man. This is cool. I enjoy it. I am a bit, if you know me, I'm a bit of a cigar nerd. I know some people have a negative connotation with the appellation nerd, but it is what it is, man. Since I've been smoking, I've always enjoyed all the aspects of it. Right. I like watching it made. Go to Tampa, I had to go do a tour. Right. That was the only thing I wanted to do when I was there. Right. I was go smoke cigars. My first thing I look for in a town is, well, there's three things, really: the music store, the cigar shop, and the Davidson dealership. So, yeah, well, that's important. And I went to Panama City Beach, and they got a couple of good spots down there. That Florida Tobacco, man, they got a great selection. If you have to go down there. We went down to my wife and I went to Mardi Gras, and I just wanted to get a stick while I was in this nice little shop right off Bourbon Street called Crescent City. Crescent, man, nice. Hang out, man, good guys in there. And hang out, got smoking. It was great. I'm looking forward to stopping in there next year to PCA. Check out Crescent City Cigar. But hey man, it's Ray, it was good, man, having you on this morning, man. Coming and hanging out with you right now. I got a lot to do today. Gotta go home and finish packing. Gotta take all my equipment because I am gonna go live from down there. Once I get set up, get in the hotel, probably like every next month, first, I'll probably do a lot. But go take my equipment, capture the footage, and piece it all together with and bring it back, man. I definitely announce it. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna announce it. I'm gonna probably announce like 10, 12 times a day. But
okay,
I'm definitely announcing it. But yeah, man, so Ray, man, it was good. You come and hang out with me, man.
No, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
We're gonna definitely do it again. And ladies and gentlemen, this of course this is Ray, man. Blanco cigars. If you ain't got Blanco cigars in your shop, make sure you get with Ray to get them cigars.
Ask your retailer, man. They know where to get. They know where to get. They know where to find me. They've seen me before. If you're a retailer and doesn't have them, they've seen me before. There's a good chance because I go everywhere.
You go everywhere and travel everywhere. And so again, ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from live from Cigar TV. I want all the smoke. Brought to you by Cigar TV.
And you can't have it all, man, because I want some.
You're gonna get. I'm gonna say my bit, and I'm gonna let Ray. My bit is always this. Hey, when you're out there, man, take care of yourself, take care of each other, love yourself, love one another, and be good to yourself. Just keep smoking. And I'm gonna let Ray end it with his outro.
Well, people always ask me all the time, what's my favorite cigar town? You know what I tell them? Whichever one I'm smoking right now, man. It's been a pleasure being with you all. I wish you the best day and weekend. If whatever you're doing, please be safe doing it, man. There's a lot of crazy people out on the road. Y'all have a good one. I've had a blast being here with town. Y'all be good.
We out. See ya. Shit, I can't remember what it is.